Yes, we are interviewing the infamous SpeedWagz. Hello, Speed. How you doing?
Horror. Yes, it is I. SpeedWagz.
As most of you know, SpeedWagz is a fellow VTuber like myself, but they are a 3D model, as you can see in the picture here. So we're going to be interviewing Speed today for a podcast, and then we're going to play some games with Speed. So first, we're going to start off as we always do. We have the person being interviewed introduce themselves. Speed, would you like to go ahead and do that?
Sure. So, obviously, I am a variety streamer. I'm a VTuber, and I, like to, we do manga Mondays, mainly like JoJo stuff at the moment. Well, because, I'm SpeedWagz, so you gotta get JoJo stuff in there. And, then we do, usually video requests on Thursdays, and we, do a bunch of different variety games. So that's kind of what we do. And just, my schedule does change from time to time, but yeah, that's essentially me. I have my whole stream kind of based around JoJo-esque stuff, but we do other shit, so.
And as I said, guys, Speed is actually someone who actually influenced me to finally step out of my PNG models and get a 2D model and 3D models. So Speed's actually the reason why I became a VTuber, essentially. Now, let us start off with a few questions here, Speed. First thing first, Speed, what influenced you in your life to make you want to become a streamer?
Well, okay, so first and foremost was for the longest time my father, he always edged me on like dude, you need to like start streaming. You're so hilarious when you're playing games, because I was playing games with him like all the time. That's, he's more of a brother than a father figure, and he just was like, dude, you need to start streaming. Like, you need to, like, seriously, you'd be so good at it. You need to get going on it. And I just kept pushing myself away from it because I'm like, nah, I'll never be good at it. I don't know, like, I don't really want to, I don't think. And I just kept doing that. And then when the whole COVID thing happened, I had so much free time on my hands, and I started looking at VTubers such as, Mousy and Zentrea and Silvervale. I just started watching them a lot, and I don't know, I found it really interesting, like just like the how with the face tracking and the hand tracking and just like everything that they could do. And I'm just like, there's gotta be, I'm like, I want to do this. Like, I think it'd be like super cool. Like, I didn't want to like just, I don't know, like I did have like a little bit of self-esteem issues, and I think that's what pushed me away about being like just a regular streamer. So when I was like, dude, I think I want to do this VTubing thing. And then obviously I went more into Mousy's community, and I watched Mousy a lot, and like the people in her Discord, and they probably all influenced me a lot too. And I just saw like the community she's built, and I was just like, I want that. I want that community, because they're so loving, so supportive. I want that in my life. And I guess that was like the influence, and that's how I kind of started getting into it, I think. And to answer your question, Lightning Wolf, favorite animal, I really like pumas.
So that's really cool that your dad is the reason why you were influenced to become a streamer. And then that Mousy was kind of your reason for getting influenced into being a VTuber. Now that actually kind of brings up one of my questions. Who are three people who have been the most influential to you? And obviously your dad and Mousy have been two of them. Would there be a third one?
Probably either Zentrea or Silvervale. Zentrea particularly, because she does that whole mute streamer thing, and I'm like, that is like fantastic that she can connect with her fan base so well. She just does the whole mute streamer thing. It's like a wonderful thing. I think it's so amazing that she's grown so much.
My next question then would be, I guess, what inspired you for your model? What's the inspiration around your model?
As I kind of already mentioned a little bit. So I'm my name's SpeedWagz, and obviously my inspiration was I don't know, like for a while, like when I started streaming, I didn't have the Speedwagon persona right away. I it's always the funniest thing, especially when my chat mentions it. It always reminds me, and I'm like, oh boy, yeah, that was a thing. So I started with 3D face rig when I started streaming, and I was like this blue wolf, and I had a cigar in my mouth, and I had this headset, and it had like this vest, and 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 now everyone always jokes about me being a furry, so that's fun. And so I was that for a month or two, and then I hopped into being a live. I got the live 2D extension for face rig, and I was looking through like the Steam Workshop and other things. I'm like, there's got to be something else besides like this blue wolf. And because at the time I picked the blue wolf because only reason why I did that was it was the only thing I could get to work in face rig with like me wearing glasses and usually having like a goatee, and it was like having a hard time tracking my face with glasses and everything. And with that blue wolf, that was like the only thing that I could get to work really good. But so anyway, I went to the live 2D thing, looked into things there, and that's kind of like why I have this new outfit done. Is I was using a live 2D Mega Man from Konosuba for the longest time, or well, not for the longest time, for a couple months, and that's why I got this outfit done. Kind of like nostalgia, even though I love Mega Man, but that's kind of the reason why I got this outfit. And then at the time when I was looking at like, okay, I think I need to get a model done, like an actual model made, with it being like a 3D model or whatever, like just a Vroid model. And at the time I just finishing up JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think I don't know if I had it all. I don't know if I watched all the anime yet or not, but someone that I don't know. I was looking at my like personality, and at the time I was like really like, I don't know. I love Speedwagon from JoJo's, and I'm like, I feel like I resonate with him, like as with my personality. So I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and like try to get a Speedwagon model done, but not just a Speedwagon model. I want it to like be my own. And what I mean by that is like, well, in this case, I gender bent Speedwagon because there's the meme of Speedwagon best waifu. And well, yeah, I made him into a female to make him actual best waifu, and I wanted a female model anyway, so it kind of worked out perfect.
Bagel Lego's wondering if we would rather marry Eve from Wall-E or Sue from Monster Masumi. I never watched Monster Masumi, to be honest.
It's pretty good.
But Eve would probably be the one for me. I like the simplicity of Eve's design, to be honest. So I'm gonna go with Eve.
I'm gonna go with Sue probably because she's a cutie in Monster Musume. So yeah, probably Sue.
So my next question would be, what is your biggest failure and what did you learn from it?
Oh boy.
Yeah, going into a hard one now.
I don't know. Like it'd probably be either between, I don't know, car accidents, I guess you could say. Which I've been in a couple, and one like totally totaled my car, and I didn't even get injured. It was just like so weird.
Oh, wait,
like
Speed, we're talking about streaming stuff, not real life stuff.
Oh, well then I don't know. I didn't really have any. I don't know if I'd say any failures for streaming wise.
What's one thing you wish you had known when you began your streaming career?
Have more connections, learn how to promote better. Just the thing is, if I had more time, I could do so much better. like especially like promoting wise. Like if I had more time, I would make like my own custom stuff to promote all the time. But I just don't have the time for that.
You mean like the thumbnails that I create and post?
Yeah, like thumbnails, or maybe like just things that like promote like collabs, or just like or just being on like social media more often, like with it maybe just talking on Twitter more or
Yeah.
interacting with more people, just getting my name out there more.
What's some advice you would give someone wanting to pursue a career similar to ours, being a VTuber or being a streamer?
Try to get out of your comfort zone. If you are very shy or you're worried about what people think of you, don't just do your thing, just stream, make sure you're doing stuff that you think is fun and is very that you're very passionate about, like maybe your favorite game or something. And one thing I've learned more than anything is chat interaction. Even if there's not a chat, even though you might not even have viewers, yeah, just don't stay quiet. I feel like if you stay quiet, people don't want to watch that. That's how I feel. I feel like people want to interact with the streamer. They want to talk with the streamer. So I
Hmm.
feel like that's a good habit to pick up.
One thing
Like,
I could probably say is like, don't ignore your chat. I've seen a lot of new streamers lately
yeah,
ignoring their
okay.
chat, and it's just like, it's crazy. So, what's the best resource that would have helped you along the way, though?
I don't know, just
I'm coming out with those
honest,
big questions, Speed. Look out.
honestly, with streaming, it's just like, especially Streamlabs. Like at first when I was starting to like try to get into like when I got my PC finally and
Hmm.
stopped streaming straight off of my PlayStation,
Hmm.
uh, I I ended up, I had to learn Streamlabs, and I knew nothing. I had no clue what to even do with Streamlabs. I looked at it, and I'm like, what is any of this bogus? I got no clue what Windows source is and what all this other shenanigans is. So,
Hmm.
I don't know. Big thing, just go on YouTube. I don't know. I did a lot of research on YouTube and just watching videos on settings on Streamlabs and learning what every little thing is. And a cool thing about Streamlabs too, I mean, they're not very helpful videos, but Streamlabs on their website, they do have like tutorial videos on like every little thing.
Yeah, no, I completely understand on that. Like the resources, definitely with YouTube and tons of other resources. So what's one common myth about streaming and a VTuber that you want to debunk?
I don't even, I don't know. Are there any? I don't know.
I know there's a few with streamers, and I know there's a few also with VTubers. But like I said, this is your show. You gotta decide.
I,
Like I said, I'm bringing
I
up those hard questions, Speed.
like, what are there like for myths or whatever to debunk?
Well,
Because
I know
I
one
don't
myth is that
know
it's
any.
easy. The moment you go live, you're gonna get famous within the first year. I know that's one myth that a lot of new streamers talk about or like think, or that they're gonna earn money the first time they go live.
Oh no, that's definitely not the case. Uh, yeah, I wish it was as simple as just going live and becoming famous. No, there's a lot of work involved. But yeah, one big thing I want to debunk right now.
Hmm.
You definitely don't get famous in a day. You definitely don't. It definitely takes work. It definitely takes trying to get your name out there, uh, connecting with people, connecting with other streamers. Try to get your foot in the door with other streamers and try to get in. Connecting with their fan base too. Try to Yeah, just try to make connections. Connections are huge.
All right, so we're coming down to our last few questions here.
Mm,
If you could step into my shoes right now, what would you have asked yourself that I haven't
that's interesting.
yet?
What would I ask myself?
Oh yeah, I get every streamer that I ask that. They're like,
What headaches did you go through to get to this point, or what what did you wish you knew? Well, I mean, you did ask me that. Never mind. I was gonna say, what did you wish you knew when you started? Like, but I guess
which I already
you
asked
already
too.
asked me. Yeah, you did ask me that, but I don't know. I did go through a lot of the headaches when I started streaming, like not knowing like anything about Streamlabs. Essentially,
Cat King is actually asking, you like cheese? And I
I
will say
love
yes, I
cheese.
love cheese. It's funny you say that because I actually, as soon as we take our break, I'm gonna be ordering some pizza with extra cheese.
Yum.
So my last question
Kaze.
is, where can our listeners connect with you online?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see, when I'm not streaming, but yeah, anytime you want to see what I'm up to, or like if you like, particularly if you even want to talk, I do have a Discord. My I do have a Discord, and my Discord is linked to my Twitch and in my Twitter. Uh, but but yeah, you can check out my Twitter. That's just SpeedWagz on Twitter, and then you can go into my my Discord through the links that I have on those social medias, and I also have an Instagram that's also SpeedWagz on there, and I do have a Facebook gaming thing, but I don't really promote it too much because that's like just to pretty much try to like get different people like to my Twitch, like even if it's just like in real life friends, and honestly, that's like all I really have for social media because I haven't dipped into TikTok at all. So that's kind of what I got.
So thank
Okay.
you again, Speed, for coming in to hang out for a little bit
Of
there.
course.
And everything. So Speed, thank you for coming and answering some questions and hanging out for a bit.
Yep.